Leute, noch eine Ausgabe Steelers Deutschland Podcast Männer aus Stahl und zwar mit Herbig, einer der aufstrebenden Superstars, den die Steelers in ihrer Defensive haben, spielt eine Bombensaison, wird immer besser und hat, finde ich, bei uns gezeigt, dass er tatsächlich sehr mit dem Herzen dabei ist, hat sehr offen gesprochen, hat sich wirklich Gedanken gemacht und war voll des Lobes von Julius Welschof, seinem deutschen Kollegen. Hat er uns ein bisschen erzählt, dass der nicht nur auf dem Feld besser wird, sondern auch als Mensch immer erwachsener wird, seitdem er hier ist. Und das war ein geiler Einblick, den uns Herbig da gegeben hat und deshalb bekommt ihr den jetzt hier bei den Männern aus Stahl. Ja Leute, schön, dass ihr wieder mit dabei seid. Eine weitere Ausgabe des Steelers Deutschland Podcast und wir haben jemanden am Start, der euch eine Menge Freude da draußen bereitet. The man, we are entering the Area 51 right now, Herbig.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I had the opportunity to watch your practice.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
You're out there today?
Yeah. That is pretty cool. I know that's your job, but from outside, getting to see the whole practice, it was exciting.
I guess I never really because I've always been practicing, so I never really was like a bystander except when you're like hurt or whatnot, but I think that would be super awesome. I'm glad you got to experience that today.
Yeah, so how much concentration and how much work you put in we are now on a Thursday.
Yeah, well, so it's like structured, different days are like different structures of practice. Like we're working on run, we're working on pass, now we're working on short yardage, goal line. So everything's structured out throughout the week. However, Coach T wants to do that. So like a day like today, it's more based on like passing situations and running games with each other. So it's a lot of communication within the D-line room as well as the linebackers to make sure we're just all on the same page.
Okay, that's interesting. So you have quite a season already. 5.5 sacks. You can see if you look on the stats, it's your third season. How do you think you evolved over the years?
I mean, I still don't think I've really done much yet, honestly.
Okay.
Haven't even won a playoff game or been to the Super Bowl yet. So, that's still top of my list. I want to scratch that off for sure. But I think just evolving mentally more than anything, trying to keep my mentals intact. And you don't really understand that the more money, more problems type of deal until you really, and I'm not saying I'm like loaded, but you know what I'm saying? Once you start getting a little more money and stuff, like there's definitely more things that you got to handle on a day-to-day basis. So being able to compartmentalize all that and balance it out and make sure you still have room for yourself. Make sure you're taking time for yourself to make sure you're putting yourself first in a lot of situations.
And you have a great leader with Mike Tomlin as your head coach. And I've read that story. You must tell that our audience. He called you young Herbig the whole time in the first couple of years. But that changed to Mr. Herbig. Tell us when it happened and how that happened.
Well, my rookie year, he used to tease me all the time about I'm a burger flipper and, I flip burgers. Like I'm not a head chef, like I'm, you know what I mean? So he used to just call me Young Herbig or 51. Like he never addressed me. Like he would say Mr. Watt or Mr. Highsmith. And he knew that like pissed me off. So he would do it on purpose. And then I think the Seattle game, my rookie year, my first strip sack. And I gave him the ball, and he said, "Thank you, Mr. Herbig." And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is cool.
Feeling. Yeah.
I have a couple of clips of you doing good work. We start with that one. Did it in a snow game.
Oh, that's last year.
Yeah, that's last year.
That was on my birthday, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there is no sound, but you are pretty good with that. With the amount of sacks you have in your career, the number of strip sacks and fumbles you created is pretty high. So what goes into that?
I think a lot of that has to do with, the culture here. Like Coach T's been emphasizing that since the start. Like we're always looking for the ball. And that guy right there, number 90, he's the best in the world at doing that. He's got like 35 career strips. So he's the best in the world at getting the ball out because that's ultimately what changes games. That's how you are labeled a game wrecker, you know, and that's a player I want to be. I look up to him, so, you know, I just try to model my game after him. And obviously you see him make plays all the time and do stuff like that to change games. So
is that something he learned you? He told you? Is it like a team thing?
Yeah, he's been like, you can go back and watch any of his film. Like, he's always going for the ball. Like, I wish I knew that earlier in my career, like in college and stuff, in high school, because like that's really game-changing plays right there. Because a lot of people don't know that's a sack and a fumble.
And a fumble,
So yeah. But that's a culture here at the Steelers, you know, a ball search culture. That's what he calls it. So we work on
ball search culture.
We work on that every day. Like, I don't know if you saw it today in practice, but to start practice, we did like a turnover circuit. So that's an everyday thing here.
Okay, this is pretty cool. How is it to live in that city? Because football is not only a sport. There are other sports teams, but the Steelers are a football city.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, I love it here. You know, it's definitely sports related. You know, you got us, the Penguins, the Pirates, everything's black and yellow. You know, the fans are diehard, and they show out every Sunday for us, so I love it. It's awesome.
So you have a colleague in your locker room, Julius Welschof. He is from Germany.
Jules, yeah.
Jules.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, tell me about him. What do you have in common?
Probably our get-off. You know, he got a nice little get-off. I can't believe I'm admitting this, but he's been winning a lot lately.
Okay.
You know, and so, you know, I'm happy for the way that guy's come along and progressed. He's completely different person and on and off the field since his rookie year. Like, he's really come out of his shell. He's adapting, he's learning, growing every day, asking the right questions. So I'm proud of that kid, man. He's really, like, even though he's older than me,
cool.
I say kid, but no, he's come a long way, you know, and I'm excited to see him develop.
Yeah, that are kind words. I really like that.
Yeah.
What I recognize is that you are with the whole staff in the building together. The doors are open. The players talk to normal staff people. Why is it such a family?
I think that's just the culture that Mr. Rooney created when he first started the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, it's going to be family-oriented. So you can go back to any Steelers team and they'll tell you the same thing. And I think it's important that getting Coach T in here, like him having that same mindset too, to carry on what Mr. Rooney wanted here. You know, and you see it very evidently throughout the whole building. If you just walk around, you'll see it all day.
So, and what is special as well, you played with your brother here. The Watt brothers played for that organization, the Haywards. What is it to share a locker room with your brother? This is crazy.
I still don't even believe it, you know. Just the fact that we're both in the NFL at the same time was crazy. And then to be on the same team was like, there's no way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And coming from Hawaii and stuff, just being able to have that experience with each other. And he's been so instrumental in my career and being where I'm at now. Like, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am without my brother. So he gets a lot of praise and credit for sure.
That is so cool to hear. You came a long way from Hawaii. I have something for you.
Snack.
Not from Hawaii, but from Germany.
Yeah.
You recognize this? This is the soccer jersey?
Yes, I play FIFA.
Oh.
I play FIFA.
With Germany?
What? Who's the player I be using on Germany? Because we be playing international. Gosh, I can't believe I'm blanking right now. I don't want to say the wrong name. I don't want to say the wrong name. He's number 21.
Oh, now I'm on the spot.
He's number 21.
Number 21.
He's like the outside guy. He's the outside guy. What's his
Jamal
name?
Musiala?
No.
I don't know if he. Oh, what this is? I have to search that.
I can't think of his name, but he's a dog. No, I appreciate that.
Who's wearing? Now I switched to German. Jetzt bin ich wieder blamiert.
Anytime I get...
Karim Adeyemi.
Yeah, I like him.
From Borussia Dortmund
I like him.
as well.
Yeah, he's a dog. I like him.
He's a good player.
Anytime I get Germany, I'm like, I got a chance. Say 5-star on FIFA. So
Karim Adeyemi, your favorite player. I like that.
Yeah.
So this is actually the jersey Germany will wear if we play the World Championships 2026 in the US. And this looks like back then, 1994. World Championships were in the US as well.
Little throwback.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll be cheering for US, but good luck to y'all.
I like that.
Hopefully you don't run into us. You know?
I like that, yeah.
We've been stepping our game up.
Nick, thanks for taking the time.
That was awesome. Nice to meet you. Yes,
nice
sir.
to meet you.
It was a blessing. Thank you.